What's up, everybody? My name is Jeremy Jones and I'm back with another video. Today we're talking a Nike Air Max 95 Palace collab. So stay tuned.
Got a lot of things changing in my life. Hoping one day I'ma get it all right. Brother is engaged, about to start a new life. Yeah, I haven't had a chill day. Really wanna vibe, appreciate the moments. I've been creating, not scrolling. Mom and dad still.
Alright, man, I'm back with another video. Now, before I get too deep into this video, y'all already know what to do. Go and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you know, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Alright, so let's dive into today's video. Just like I said in the intro, man, we're talking the Air Max 95 Palace collab. All right, man, we're gonna be keeping things very simple over here today. We're gonna be answering the basic old question. Are they drip or skip? Let's just keep it there. All right, so first things first, these are set to release April 16th, to the best of my knowledge, coming in at a retail price of $200, right? Okay, and of course, you know the kid glanced at the resale price, and right now look like they're averaging roughly about $238 and up, depending on the size, right? Okay, now, as you guys can say, I would normally say as we get closer to their release dates, which is basically going to be on April 16th, we've already had a release technically, right? If I'm not mistaken, it was on April 10th. However, here's the problem that comes into play if you guys haven't been watching the Sold Out Live / podcast is we found out that actual drop actually got shut down and they released everything online on April 10th, right? Okay, and let me clarify this. I'm meaning the sneakers and of course, probably the merch, right? Because I don't see the merch actually loaded up on the sneakers app. This pair is actually particularly loaded up on the sneakers app, which wasn't at first. It's kind of one of those like a last minute addition to it. And if I had to guess, it's kind of one of those where I guess those pairs, and this is just my best guess, that since that incident happened at Shoe Palace, or not yet, if it happened at, not Shoe Palace, I don't know why I said Shoe Palace, if it happened at Palace Skateboards, right? Okay, I don't know why I said Shoe Palace. I mean, I guess it kind of just rolls right off the tongue. But yeah, since it happened at Palace Skateboards, which is with the collab with, where they had to shut it down, I'm assuming most of the pairs they were already prepared to release online, and the other pairs that didn't, like they had to shut it down, they just went on and just released it through the sneakers app. Best educated guess, I don't know, I could be completely wrong, right? Okay, but I honestly don't see what the hype was about, where I would really want to pull up and actually start a ruckus or a fight, right? Okay, but things did happen. Now, with all that being said, I am an Air Max 95 guy, and these are a actual comfortable shoe and a good shoe for the gym. Now, with this being like a collab with Palace Skateboards, one thing that really threw me off, it was like, shouldn't this be an actual like Nike Air Max 95 SB type of thing? But apparently, to the best of my knowledge, it's not. Now, I will say it is a big bubble, which has kind of been like the drop that Nike them has been going with. But I just thought I was anticipating an SB hit, but apparently not. But overall, though, I'm gonna still say dope shoe, but still kind of plain Jane. I actually more so like the Palace Skateboards merch collab that they did with Nike more than the actual shoe, but I wouldn't mind having it in the collection, right? Okay, and to be honest, seems like these are probably gonna go below retail. Let's hit right at retail after we get this drop on sneakers. But overall, though, I'm gonna say dope shoe. Now, if you're not familiar with Palace Skateboards, to the best of my knowledge, they're based out of New York, and it's kind of one of those like a London style type of base, like type of like street / skateboard type of wear, type of like skate shop type of like brand, right? Okay, don't quote me on that. I've never been there, but that was just based off my research. But overall, for the kids, if you guys haven't figured it out, this will be a skip. Not a bad shoe, but at the same time, forgive me if I don't see what the hype is about, but I don't hate the shoe at all. It's actually pretty nice. But I don't know, like I said, I wouldn't pull up, like I wouldn't go out my way for it, if that makes sense. So overall, for the kid, these will be skip. But I want to know what you guys think down in the comment section, and will you be going after these on April 16th, retailing at $200? And of course, let me know if you think they're drip or skip. All right, man, I'm going to get up out of this thing and stop rambling, man. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Again, my name is Jeremy Jones, and thank you for watching, and I'm out.